Lacey. How are you? I'm Lacey. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Lacey. Nice to meet you. Lacey. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
And definite about what it is that you want to do. But, and this is an important part, I need for y'all to have an open mind when I say this. Don't ask your family and friends. I'm saying that because, and listen, your family and your friends support you. They support you. But if God didn't give them the vision that you have for your life, they don't understand. So they're going to tell you not to do it to protect you because they don't know no better. And it has nothing to do with them being haters, even though we have those. You have the ones that really want to support you, but also don't want to see you take a risk because they're not willing to take a risk for themselves. So you have to be sure within yourself. You have to be confident within yourself when you make the decision to pursue this because this journey is not going to be easy. So once you've decided on what it is that you want to do, you have to be so solid in it that can't nobody tell you that it's not possible. Can't nobody say, hey, you should do something else. Next slide. What makes you different about other companies that are in the same industry? What is it exactly that makes you stand out, and why should I shop with you? Why should I let you service me? What exactly is that thing? Because none of us are actually made exactly the same. Y'all twins? Y'all beautiful. Sorry, got distracted. What is it exactly that makes you special? Like for me personally, what I did with my company was I tackled a particular thing that was going on. You know, hair loss, people kind of frown upon it. So I brought laughter to it. I'm big on comedy. I like to laugh. I might crack a joke every now and then. That's who I am. That's what I represent. So I dressed up in a Party City police officer outfit and stood on somebody's back and slipped the edges down in real time and videoed it and put it on Instagram. The Edge Police, correct. That particular Instagram series did very well and made me a lot of money. But it was different from what everybody else was doing at the time. Everybody was selling edge control. But ain't nobody was stepping on people's back running in their house in these raggedy uniforms. And listen, we recorded that with phone. You know that one picture that hit the most? And y'all keep reposting for Memory Monday? Thought About It Tuesday, Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday. Everybody knows that one picture or video that did great of themselves or of their business that they keep reposting, right? Take it down. It should only be on your page twice. The very first time you post it, it's probably going to be the highest number that you got posted, unless you have a lot of promotion, and maybe another time. Besides that, why don't we take that same thing that you enjoyed, repeat it in a better way, and now, listen, be honest. How many people on here like flyers? Like double tap a flyer, or even engage with flyers? Look at you, look. People usually scroll past flyers, right? So if you have to have a flyer for something, nothing's wrong with you having a flyer, but why don't we jazz it up? Y'all know when I have a sale. Y'all remember that band sale I had? Okay, for an influencer ad, don't stop it there. Go to all the other pages around and pay for a repost once you saw that ad really works. You follow? Instead of having to keep playing influencer ads. And I'm not going to say milk it until it's dry, but I'm going to come to you. Use it and put it on as many platforms as you can, and that'll keep your budget at the bottom instead of hiring 10 influencers. Hire one and hire 9 of them to repost. I'm just telling you, like when I do my campaigns, I hire influencers to do 3 to 5 of their own content and 10 reposts, which means I have to send them 10 posts that they post. But I get a bundle deal because the reposts mean much of nothing because I've bought so many of the actual ads. Y'all follow? Now listen, promotion only happens after you fully understand Instagram is, I mean, after you fully understand social media and your demographic. Do not go to spending a lot of money until you know what works. I'm going to say that 10 times. Because you can waste a lot of money and you're going to have a whole bunch of overhead that you're not going to be able to avoid, like inventory. So maximize your own posting, maximize your own ads, maximize the things that you can do within your reach that have nothing to do with money. Before you put money by.
Wait.
I am, fill in the blank. We love what you're doing. Then you write a line about what that is. Because everybody's going to be different. We would love to send you some complimentary things. Please give us your rate sheet. Oh no, I'm sorry. In exchange for an Instagram post, it can be on your Insta story or Instagram. Please send us your rate sheet or your shipping info. So if they charge, they won't be offended. If they take it for free, they just gonna send you their shipping info. So that way, you know at that point, if they charge, how much they charge, or if you can send it to them for free. But have the inventory when they do. What is the decoy lady? Do we have her in here? She will run out. Nothing's wrong with that. Just make sure when you restock appropriately. Not only that, let me break it down. The inventory that you have, the inventory that you keep, one, first and foremost, don't be scared of it. Inventory equals cash. Inventory is it's the same exact thing as cash. Let me break it down why. If you are a business that has to have sales every week, why don't we have sales on the item instead of percentage off? 40% off the whole site, 25% off the whole site. No, how about we do 40% off of this collection? Next week, 25% off of this collection. Instead of doing
Hey everyone, so now that I've made it home safe and sound, I just wanted to give my review on the Judy Dropping Knowledge tour in Chicago. Okay, so starting first, if you purchase the general admission versus VIP and the diamond, when you first walk up, it's going to be a long line. But I want you to know that VIP does have their separate line. So if you see a long line and you have if you're VIP, you can cut around that line, go to the front, and just enter a separate door. And then you'll be handed a blue wristband, and then the diamonds will be handed a pink wristband. Okay, so when we first walked in, everybody greeted. You had to get your ticket scanned, of course, and then you go into the church. That's where it was in Chicago. It was in a church. Let me make sure this is right. Okay, it was in a church setting. Judy did arrive like 30 minutes late. I know things happen. Chicago traffic is crazy. But she did make up for that time because she talked for like 3 hours. And she said a whole lot of information. But it was so hard, to keep up with it because, we in Chicago. Everybody kept interrupting her. And that was really, really annoying. Like, when black people get an opportunity, they take the whole 9 yards. The whole advantage. Hold on, let me give me some water. But yeah, black people take the whole 9 yards. They stand up, shout out their friends, their social media page, and their businesses, which I get. But you gotta, respect this lady's time because you paid for it. And I feel like if you wanted to ask questions, you should have bought the diamond package where you got to, have 30 minutes to talk to her. But other than that, she made up for it. Y'all saw all the pointers that I've added in this clip. And then at the end, the diamonds and the VIP people have 2 different rooms where the VIP, which is what I purchased, is a separate room where they have refreshments. And then she has like this pray through the process backdrop set up. It's so pretty. And you get to take pictures. And then you get a swag bag. It's going to be my thumbnail. Okay, and in the swag bag, I don't know why I have my Subway straw in here. So this is some pretty packaging. So shout out to whoever designed this on her team. In the swag bag, it only comes some Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops. This is some good branding too, because we got these two, and then we got the Edge brush, and it has the Kaleidoscope brand on it. And then you just got to take a picture with her. That was pretty much it. But I asked questions, other people asked questions, and stuff like that. So here's the Kaleidoscope brush as well, Edge brush, double-sided to be exact. And then I just went home. But overall, I did have a good time. I probably would choose another location to go to, because that's just how Chicago people are. Ain't nothing wrong with them, but you know, they're just interrupting her. Like, somebody asked her for her vendor. Like, is this a joke right now? And then some of them thought they had the answers to like everything and not her. And that was another thing that I didn't like, you know. But overall, I had a good time, and I did learn some things, and I'm just going to continue to.